So this is probably 20, 30 years ago. I don't know exactly when, but it was a while ago. Different guy, different time. Anyway, was married. My brother-in-law and I always had competitions, whether it was racquetball, basketball, even little things like this particular instance. So we're going to the grocery store. It was always a very healthy competition too, just for fun, not to I'm better than you or whatever. But we're sliding into a grocery store parking lot and we have to get 4 items. So we decide, I'll get 2, you get 2. Let's see who could cash out and get back to the car first, and that's the big winner. So we do that. And as the car comes to a halt, doors fly open, Batman, Robin jump out the sides, clearly I'm Batman, and we race to the front door. I get to the front door, Jedi, open that thing, fly in, I go this way, he goes that way. There's no way I'm losing this battle. Grab my 2 items, spin moves, slides, Heismans, doing everything I can to get to the ha. On this particular day, which is very rare for this particular establishment, there's only 1 line open, and I slide into that line first, already feeling the waves of victory upon me. And as I do so with my 2 items, I have great peripheral vision, and I feel and see him rip around the corner and slide in right beside me. But not making eye contact with him or gloating at this point, just kind of like, reveling in it all, like here I do in the happy dance, the celebration, here it is. But I know he's there. I see him, I know what he's wearing, and like I said, great peripheral vision. And at this point, the Slim Fast that I had been utilizing in my regimen, and for some reason still available on the market, I Googled that today, thinking it's long been discontinued, but lo and behold, still there. Anyway, doing its Slim Fast thing in my body, which never reacted very well at the time. You couldn't see how it would ever for anybody. Regardless, I'm essentially shitting in my pants in the line of this grocery store, minus the mess, but the reek is there, the stench, the foulness, it's vile. And all I could think to do in this moment of triumph is rub my friend, ex-brother-in-law's face in this shit. So I begin to quickly force feeding him this shit sandwich directly from crotch to mouth, crotch to mouth, crotch to mouth. And this is, mind you, this is what the cashier is seeing too. This guy taking his hand and doing some type of disco giggity move into the man next to me's mouth, right? And she's mortified. She's like, what are you doing to this poor man next to you? And I'm like, I just laughing. I'm looking at her just without saying a word, really like, it's okay, we're family. Those words didn't come out, but she's looking at me like he's so like, this is part of, is Ashton going to pop out of the, from behind the register and been like, you've been punked, Marjorie. But Marjorie was not being punked. She was just getting the show of me gloating and being disgusting. I don't even know why I would do this to him, of all people, or anyone, but it's the fart game. You play when you're kids and you sometimes, in my case, guilty, into adulthood. So this is what's happening. So I pay for my 2 items and she's still paralyzed with unknowing how she's a part of this experience. And I hear my brother-in-law say, as I'm like, I don't stop, because first of all, I'm protecting the cashier as well, from just making the wave go this way. But I'm like, boom, shit sandwich, boom, Slim Fast in your mouth, boom, bro, what are you doing? And at this point, I've sealed victory. He can't peel off, another line didn't open, I've exchanged the cash. So aside from a miracle, me stumbling and falling on the way out into the parking lot, I don't know, being detained by a police officer for some disgusting reason or whatever. He's putting his hands together. I know, I can feel him for a miracle. Or maybe he's praying that I cease doing what I'm doing because it's just so horrible. Or, as I lean over to finally cement this victory and do my boogie woogie out the door with the double peace signs, it's not my brother-in-law next to me. Oh, he's in line. But the gentleman right next to me is someone I've never seen nor ever wanted to ever see again. Frozen in line, looking straight ahead, not looking at me, not looking at the cashier, but just totally stunned with some type of experience that I today can't even explain from his perspective. What trauma as a child did this man endure to be a reflection to today's event? I don't know. But I have to say, I didn't know what to do. How do you say sorry for something like that? Sir, I meant to distribute that sandwich to the guy next to you. I'm sorry, you've been eating out of my ass for the last 30 seconds to a minute. So I'm just like a zombie making my way to the front door or somewhere. I don't know. There's so many emotions and things that are going around, and I don't know. But at some point, a wave crashes behind, through, and around me of energy, and it's my brother-in-law making his way to the finish line. And as I'm still processing and deciding, should I go back? Do I go hide? I don't know what to do. All I can do is lose this particular competition. But maybe today win in a way by extending eternal, most sincere apologies to both Marjorie and the unknown man. I hope this provides a piece to a missing puzzle that you've been trying to put together for the last 20 or 30 years. And it makes sense now that no one deserves that treatment, and that wasn't meant for you. And wherever you are, I am so sorry. But be well, be at peace. No more Slim Fast for me.